Hi everybody, I'm Catenya McHenry, host of the new show Lifestyle Austin. You know, there's so many amazing people, places, and spaces to see, and on this show we are tapping into the vibe and the electric culture of this city. Every single episode, I'm hanging out in a different part of town, from downtown to central Austin, east, west, north, and south. And we're spotlighting some of the most intelligent entrepreneurs, their inspirational shops and eateries, the best music, the hottest real estate, and we're listing all of the energetic events throughout the city. So be sure to watch Lifestyle Austin and see the city like you've never seen it before. All right, let's go swimming. All right, now we are visiting with Liz Cumberbatch. She is the owner, the cake artist, the cake connoisseur at Sweetniz Cake Shop. I am so excited to talk to you because I love cake and I love beautiful cake. So thank you so much for having us today. I love your story because it makes sense what you're doing now. You used to be a science teacher. So tell me a little bit about just your background and how you sort of evolved into making cakes.
Yeah, so I've always loved science, and when I graduated with a major in health sciences, and then I started teaching soon after, and I taught middle school science, so I was with 6th graders, and it was so fun, and I loved it, but ever since I was little, like my science always bled to baking. So I was always in the kitchen, super young age. My mom would teach me my math and my reading and everything, practicing with baking, and it eventually just got to the point where I was always making cakes, always baking, and then my friends were like, if you don't start selling these, like we're gonna have a problem. So I was like, okay, fine. So one summer I started selling them while I wasn't teaching because we have the summers off, and it kind of just exploded from there.
Yeah.
It has been really different to have that, like, the structure of the teaching kind of taken away from it, and now it's just all on me. So it's definitely been different, but it's also been kind of fun to like make my own schedule and like get into my own rhythm, but it's definitely been very different.
Yeah. Was there ever a point where you were just afraid that it wasn't going to work?
Teaching is so like built into structure. Like we wake up at the same time, we do everything at the same time, like there's bells and everything. So to go from that to being completely on my own was very scary and very different. And I really appreciate my family and my therapist for helping me through it, but definitely scary, definitely different.
Well, and you not only make cakes, but you're also doing teaching classes and doing cake classes. Yeah. So tell me about just kind of the inspiration, the motivation for that, and is it something that's becoming more popular as people are getting more into the cake world?
I finally pulled the trigger, and they have been like the most fun thing that I've done. They bring me so much joy. They just make me so happy because it honestly combines both my passions, teaching and being able to decorate cakes. So it's kind of seamless for me, that transition to it. But I was really particular in that I wanted them to be like more of a social event. I didn't really want them to be like, here's how to start a caking business, or here's how to get a perfect edge to make your, next business adventure successful. I wanted to allow like a space for people to come like unwind and relax and become creative. I think as someone who was working 2 full-time jobs and very stressed, I was very aware of the fact that there was a lack of space for people to just come and be and like mess up in the creative world or get back into the creative world. And I hear so much from the people that come from the class, those kind of remarks of like, this was just so relaxing. Yeah. Or like, this really helped. Like I haven't been able to get back to like art or anything like that. Like my last class, I had several people that were painters, like they did art, and they're like, I love being able to get back into this world and like get into that. So I love being able to facilitate that for others.
Well, you're making people happy. Just the presentation, and then I'm sure tasting the cake. Thank you so much, Liz. This has been so good. So good. Here's your first look at what's happening this month throughout Austin, brought to you by our friends at Giant Noise PR. Enjoy the Austin Food and Wine Festival, presented by Food and Wine Magazine and C3 Presents. It's a weekend celebration of food, wine, and spirits, and will welcome top-tier talent from across the country. Get your tickets at lifestyleaustintx.com. The event is November 1st through 3rd. On November 8th, get ready Longhorns, the Texas versus Florida game is coming up, and Sign Bar is celebrating early with their Gator Roast from 6 to 10. And Longhorns, from November 29th through January 1st, the University of Texas at Austin presents Longhorn Lights, a holiday light celebration for Longhorn Nation and the Austin community. Find more information at lifestyleaustintx.com. Get more information on all these events and more at lifestyleaustintx.com. Thank you so much for joining us on the South Austin episode of Lifestyle Austin. Be sure to visit us online for more amazing stories featuring the best of Austin all over the city. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time. All right, let's go swimming.